Good day, everyone, and welcome. My name is Susan, and we're going to have a nice little short half-hour yoga class today. So everybody comfortable on their sit bones, back is nice and straight, shoulders relaxed. All right. So today for our pranayama, we're going to sit in Suni Mudra. Index finger represents giving patience, thumb represents your ego. Together, tip to tip, resting palm up. Now the breathing is in through the nose and out through the nose. Nice, long, full, smooth breath. All right, so try to keep your breath the same consistency through the whole class. Just relax. All right. Close your eyes. Let's take a nice, long, smooth breath together. Continue on your own personal pranayama for the next 2 minutes. Just relax those shoulders, close your eyes, and just breathe. Nice, long, full, smooth breath. Inhale completely. Always suspend your breath. Just hold it for a few seconds, and then exhale fully. Just slow everything down. Now is the time to drop your day and settle your mind, and to set an intention for your practice today. Focus on any situation in your life that needs guidance from your higher self. It's time to lower the heart rate, lower our blood pressure, and lower our anxiety level. Try to find stillness in mind and body. For one more breath. And on the next exhale, bring your hands together. Let's rub and vigorously activate our hand chakra. So before we go any further, I just want you to just be very gentle with the way you move your body. Listen to your body, respect your limitations. If something we do is not going to feel good, please don't do it. All right, so if you have any pain, please stop. Think about what you're going to do and be very gentle, moving slowly. Even if you barely move, it doesn't matter. It's all about the breath. Keep the breath going, all right? And I'm going to cue you on the breathing, so when I say the next exhale or your next exhale, is when I want you to try and move, because we always move on the exhale. All right, let's take a nice long smooth breath together, just to tune out. One more breath. And on the next exhale, I'd like you to drop 3 fingers, keep the index fingers together, preparing for Jupiter Mudra. Take a big breath. Exhale up. Just go up as high as comfortable. Let's reach up into Jupiter Mudra. Let's wake up that physical body. Let's wake up that spine. Reach, breathe. Breathing into Jupiter Mudra, which is good luck and expansion, are activated when together focus your energies on breaking through barriers. For one more breath. On the next exhale, release the hands. I want you to inhale into a gentle back bend, or just reach up to the ceiling. Just stretch it out. Breathe. One more breath. On the next exhale, bring the arms down very slow and gentle. Gentle with the shoulders, come down all the way. All right, so from here, what we're going to do is we're going to be focusing on leaning forward. So if you want, you can put your hands on the floor and just bend the elbows and just lean forward a little bit. Those of you who are a little bit more flexible, you can crawl your fingers as far as you'd like. Very important to keep your back straight, head level with your spine hinging with the hips. So let's try this together. Take your breath. And on the exhale, just lean forward. Or like I said, for those who want, they can crawl their fingers. So this is just going to start lengthening the spine, releasing the shoulders, the muscles up and down your back. Relax those shoulders. Breathe. Now don't worry, even if you just barely move, that's okay. Wherever you are is where you need to be, so don't be aggressive and don't force your body. Always come back to the breath. This breath is there to guide you. So become one with your breath. Listen for that breath. On the next exhale, stay low, and I want you to shift your body weight. Slide your hands to the left. Now the weight's on the left thigh, right hip stays on the floor, and just reach. All right, let's get a nice stretch on the right side from the fingertips all the way up the arm, all the way down the side of the body, right into your hip. All right, one more breath. On the next exhale, stay low and let's shift our body weight. Moving gentle with your spine, come all the way to the right. Weights on the right thigh, left hip on the floor, and again, reach. Relax those shoulders and let's get a nice stretch to the left side of the body, waking up the left side of the body. All right? Now while you're here, I want you to pay attention to how your face feels. So let's release the tension we hold in our face. So I want you just to scrunch up your face. Just squeeze your face as tight as you can and hold it. And then let it go. Let your face just go slack. All the muscles get loose. And let it all filter through your body and sink into the mat for one more breath. On the next exhale, come back to center. Nice and slow. Come up. Gentle. All right. Roll the shoulders out. Roll them out. Forward and backward as much as you can. Let's start loosening things up, starting to release the tension in the shoulders and the neck. And also just rolling out the shoulders will increase the circulation in your upper body. Let's do another nice little stretch together. Now, left hand on the floor beside the left knee, right hand on the right knee. I'm going to give you 3 ways to do this here. If you can't get your elbow on the floor without your right hip coming off the floor, this is where my little block comes in, or just a book or anything, just to get the floor up a little higher. And if that's not going to work for you, just put your hand out here, bend the elbow. Okay, same difference. And let's go. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale as you lean on the elbow, or just lean on your hand and bend the elbow. Now, if your elbow's on the floor, left elbow and shoulder are lined up, right arm is up, doesn't matter where, but make sure, try to straighten it so you're not tilted forward or leaning back. Spread those fingers like rays of sunshine. If you find that's challenging, just put your hand on your hip and you can get the same stretch, just lengthening the side of the body. One more breath. On the next exhale, right hand to right knee. Take a breath, and on the exhale, I want you just to push away on the knee. Just bring the right shoulder a little closer to the left knee. You can soften the elbow or keep it straight. And this is a nice stretch for the upper back and the shoulder, and you should feel it all the way down. Gentle, keep that breath going. Every breath you take is long and it's smooth and it's complete. On the exhale, bend the elbow, come to center. And come up. All right, counter pose, let's go to the other side. Left hand on left knee if you're using your block. Now remember, when you're using the block, you can set the block up as high as you'd like. You can bring up the floor a little higher if you need to. And let's go, inhale, left arm up. Exhale on the elbow, or reach it out here if you like. Nice and straight. Try to relax, breathe. One more breath. On the exhale, left hand to left knee. And on the exhale, push away. One more breath. Exhale. Bend the elbow, come to center very, very slowly. All right. Hands on the knees, let's do a nice Sufi roll. So roll the shoulders out a little more if you need to. So sitting nice and tall, being aware of your posture always. I want you to inhale as you press the chest forward. Exhale as you roll slightly to the left, just like a little half circle. Exhale yourself to straight spine. And again, inhale, press that chest forward. And just roll. Exhale back. Shoulders are nice and loose. Your arms are so light right now. Let's go to the left, to the right. Inhale, press the chest forward. So this is going to start engaging the core muscles, the obliques, muscles in your back. Let's go again to the right. Inhale, press it forward. Exhale, just roll as your arms go completely limp as you roll back. Perfect. All right, that's great. Roll the shoulders out a little more. Roll them up whenever you'd like, and that helps reduce the tension in your shoulders. All right, let's start loosening up those legs. Let's get into our little butterfly, or this is also called the bound angle pose. Now make sure there's some room between the heels and the groin area. This particular position here is stretching out the inner thighs, the pelvic floor, groin area, releasing the tight buttocks, and also a gentle hip opener. So I'll give you 2 ways to do this one here. If you find sitting like this is as far as you can go or want to go, just put your arms on your legs like this. Keep your back straight, just hang out here and breathe. But for those of you who want to go a little deeper with this particular one, hands on the ankles, you can lean forward slightly, pressing gently on the knees, and you can do it that way. So basically, keep your back straight, head level with your spine Either way you're doing this particular one. All right, let's do it together. Big breath. Exhale. Now when you're leaning forward, remember, don't slam down on the knees. Very gentle, very gentle. Focus more on leaning forward. And let's get a nice stretch. Back is straight. Breathe. Bring yourself right here, right now in the moment where nothing matters but how you feel, where you are, the position of your body, how your body moves, and that breath. The breath is there. On the exhale, come up slowly. All right. Hands together, knees. All right, now I'd like you to open up your legs nice and wide. Let's get the kinks out of the legs. Hands in front. Toes pointing to the ceiling. This particular stretch now is for the hamstrings, for the back of the leg. This is also going to stretch out the knee and the calf, all right? So hands in front. Now from here, what we're going to do, it's the same idea. Hands in front, you're just gonna focus on leaning forward. You can bend the elbows. And those of you who are a little stronger, a little more flexible, if you want, you can reach as far as you like. Either way, back is straight, head is level with the spine. So I don't want you all rolled and hunched over, straighten that spine. It doesn't matter. You don't have to go far. You're gonna feel, just sitting like this, you should feel a nice stretch to the back of the legs. And ready? Let's go. Big breath. Exhale. Now while you're in this position, I want you to pay attention to your knees and your quads. If they're tight, let them go. They're probably a little tight. Just try and relax. Release the tension. Focus on what you're doing. Pay attention to what you're doing. One more breath. Exhale, come up. Very slowly. All right. Now, I want you to take the left leg and bring it in. Let's do our work on our twist pose. So today we're just going to do a nice easy one, a nice half staff twist pose. So I want you to put, if you can, the right foot into the cusp of the left knee. If you want, you can slide it down around the calf, even to the ankle if you feel, if that feels better, but you don't have to have the heel up any higher. Left hand on right knee, right hand behind the back, preparing for a gentle spinal twist. Take it easy with this one here. Go very slowly on your breath, on your exhale. Look over the shoulder. Back is straight, shoulders are relaxed. Now, this one here, if you have issues with your spine, don't torque your back or your neck. Even if you just stay a little bit. If you want to go deeper, you can press on the knee a little bit to the left, and that'll give you a little more movement. But always move on the exhale. Keep your back straight, shoulders are completely relaxed. Gentle spinal twist. One more breath. On the exhale, come back to center. All right, let's gently counter pose, straighten right leg, bend the left one. Make the adjustments with the leg. If you want your foot to be a little lower, that's fine. Right hand on left knee, left hand behind the back. Big breath. Exhale, look over the shoulder. Spinal twist, keeping our spine nice and flexible and balanced and supple and strong. Releasing the nerves, the blood vessels, the muscles up and down your spine. One more breath. Exhale, come back to center. All right, let's straighten those legs. Now this is our staff pose. This is a neutral place to be. Sitting nice and tall on your sit bones, being aware of your posture. Sitting, relax the shoulders. Both hands out, make a fist, bend at the wrist slightly, turn out to your baby finger. So this particular stretch is focusing on the extension muscles along the top of the forearm, the wrist and the hand, the muscles along the side as well. So bring the arm down lower so we focus on the forearm, not so much the shoulder. Point those toes at the same time. Breathe. Pay attention to the rhythm of the breath. And I want you just to relax, and I want you to feel your chest rise as you inhale. And always suspend your breath, just hold it for a few seconds, and then exhale completely. Feel your chest lower or sink as you exhale. Every breath we take, the whole time we're together, is the same. There's a rhythm to the breath. It's smooth, it's controlled, it's very calming. On the next exhale, I want you to straighten the hands, open fingers, bring the hands up, right hand on the tip of the left fingers and gently pull back. Very gentle. At this point, if you'd like, you can get your heels off the floor. That's a nice extra calf stretch. And this is going to stretch out the hand, flexor muscles along the bottom. One more breath. On the exhale, let's go to the other hand. Relax those shoulders. Breathe. Feeling nice and calm and relaxed. On the exhale, release. Get the heels on the floor. Relax your knees and thighs. Fingers, let's do a little finger exercise today. And I want you just to pull back on each finger, gently pulling them back. And this is really going to release the tension in the hands and the fingers. So follow the rhythm of the breath and gently pull the fingers. You don't have to crack your knuckles. Just really decompressing, releasing the tight muscles, the nerves, the blood vessels. And that's every stretch we do, every move we make is exactly that. They're called eccentric muscle contractions. Also working on joint stability as well. Let's release the hands. All right, perfect. Now I want you just to relax your fingers, relax your wrists, and I want you to just shake your hands out, shake them out. Release the tension in the hands. All right, let's work our way down to our ankles and our feet. Roll the shoulders out a little bit if you need to in between. All right, so what we're going to do today is we're going to do one called plantar flexion. So all you're going to do is you're going to push the foot forward and just bring it back. That's it. So you're going to feel a nice stretch onto the ankles, but this is also going to engage your lower leg muscles. But we're going to focus on the ankles and the feet. So position of your upper body and your arms. You can have your hands along the side of your hips if you want, or if you prefer to just kind of lean back and relax, you can do it that way. All right. Ready? Let's go. 3 times. Inhale, push it forward. Exhale back. Keep going. And you can feel your lower leg muscles. You can feel the calves engaging. You can feel maybe the shins as well. But focusing on the ankle and the foot and the toes. Push it forward. Back. And relax. Relax your legs. All right? So let's play piano with the toes, and let's play piano with the fingers, and let's round the wrists and ankles out a little faster if you'd like, but keep your breath nice and slow and just really work things out. Wiggle those toes around. Let's really articulate the toes, get some movement in there as well. All right, from here, let's get into our table. So we're going to get onto our hands and knees. So be very gentle when you're in your hands and knees. I always supply little pads. You can use a thin towel or a thin blanket if you need to support your knees. Sometimes just a little padding makes a big difference, even for your wrists. Now the wrist as well, if you need to, you can go on your fist. That changes the angle of the wrist. Now this is our table. Now check your alignment. Ankle to knee, knee to hip. Knees are hip distance apart. Elbows, shoulders, wrists lined up. Head is level with the spine. Let's do some cat and cow. Inhale, head up, sacrum up, C-scoop spine. And on the exhale, I want you to arch the back, chin to chest, belly button to spine. Try to relax your thighs while you're doing this. Follow the rhythm of the breath. Inhaling up and coming up into your little cow. This stretches out your pectorals, your chest, and your belly, your abdominals. And when you get into your little cat, it's lengthening the spine, releasing upper back. This is a really nice stretch for your lower back. It also stimulates your digestion and your elimination. Let's do one more. All the way up. Really get balancing out that spine. From here, come to table. Shake your hands and wrists out a little bit if you need to, all right? So from here, we're going to get right into our downward dog, and then we're going to get ourselves up to mountain. So preparing for dog. If you want to skip the dog, you can stay in table a little longer, or just get up to mountain, up to standing. Curl the toes, take your breath. On the exhale, up. Move the feet back a little bit if you need to. Get that tail up nice and high. Head is hanging down, shoulders relaxed. Downward dog. Breathe. From here, let's walk ourselves up to mountain. Very slowly. Come all the way up. Very gentle so you don't get dizzy, and let's get off the floor. Roll the shoulders out. Shake the hands out, shake those legs out. All right, perfect. All right, into our mountain Tattasana. Feet are hip distance apart. Standing nice and tall, being aware of your posture again. Breathe. Try to relax the shoulders. Do a little checklist. Go through your body looking for tension. Wiggle your toes if you need to. Check your knees and your quads, your thighs, let them go. Belly, just let it go. Your buttocks, your shoulders, just let everything go. Push all that tension and the stress, lower that stress level. Let it come out your feet right into the ground. Perfect. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Inhale into a gentle back bend. Preparing for ragdoll, take a breath. On the exhale, soften the knees, hinging at the hips, come down. If this makes you dizzy, just come up halfway if you need to. And this is a wonderful full body stretch, lengthening the spine, letting gravity just pull everything down. Pyramid, or I should say ragdoll. On the exhale, bend the knees, come up very, very slowly, reversing the blood flow so you don't get dizzy. And back to mountain. So let's do a couple of nice little postures. Coming to the front of the mat. Take a breath. On the exhale, step back, right leg, nice big step. Back foot's on an angle. Check your alignment again. Knee, hip, ankle, nice, and foot nice and straight. Always being aware that the knee is nice and straight. Hips are square. Make sure you're nice and anchored to the floor. Let's go. Inhale up. Exhale. Big breath. Exhale, hinging up the hips, come over. Now, hands on the knees for beginners. Those of you who want to go a little further down, absolutely. This would be engaged pyramid. Now, ideally, the legs should be straight. If this is uncomfortable for any reason, soften your knee if you need to. Make that little adjustment so you're comfortable. From here, prepare for warrior one. Take a breath. On the exhale, come up, find your lunge all the way. Warrior one. Having a nice lunge, making sure you should be able to see the tip of the toe from the tip of the knee. That means everything is nice and lined up and your knee is safe. Warrior one. Preparing for humble warrior, take a breath. Exhale, both hands along the small of the back. Exhale over, fold over. Humble warrior. One more breath. Exhale up, straighten the leg. Release the arms. Step forward, mountain, roll the shoulders out. Let's do the other side. Take your breath. Exhale, step back. Left leg. Nice wide steps. Back foot's on an angle. Everything nice and lined up. Hips are square. Let's go. Inhale up. Exhale. Really challenging your balance as well. And on the exhale, engaged on the knee or all the way down. And let's see if we can do warrior one. On the exhale, bend the knee, come up. Humble warrior. On the exhale, hands along the small of the back. Exhale, fold over. One more breath. Exhale, straighten the leg, release the arms, come up. Back to mountain, roll the shoulders out. From here, let's get ourselves back down on the floor. Let's go right onto our back. Very gently get yourself onto your back. All right, let's give ourselves a nice big hug. On the exhale, I want you to bring your knees up. Make sure your back is nice and anchored to the floor, shoulders are relaxed. And let's just rock. So this is a nice little hug. This is a nice releasing of, stretching up the spine a little more, giving yourself a wonderful back massage. Just rock and breathe. Little circles to the left. Releasing the lower back and little circles to the right. Knees to center, soles of the feet onto the floor. And I want you to straighten the legs one at a time. Inhale, arms up to the ceiling, let them fall over your head. And I want you to stretch your body out. Fingertips to the tips of your toes. Feeling heavy and relaxed. It's important for relaxation to have a tension-free body and a tension-free mind. All that energy is flowing, energy which is our life force. For one more breath. And on the next exhale, I want you to bring your hands to the side of your body, palms facing the ceiling. Hands are open to receive guidance from your higher self. And let's prepare for our closing Savasana, meditation, relaxation, reflection time. However you choose to bring this into your practice today, resting comfortably in your corpse pose. You can bend your knees for comfort. You can lay on your side. Some people like to have a little blanket, or just rest, breathe. Feeling calm, finding that place of sanctuary maybe on your mat. And now's the time to thank yourself for being here today, for taking a little time out of your busy day, your busy week, even if it's just for 30 minutes, just to be on your mat, just to stretch and maybe re-energize, maybe decompress for whatever reason, maybe no reason, just to turn off the noises for a while. Little time for yourself. Let your mind, your body, and your soul absorb the vibrations of the bells, bringing your own energies to its appropriate frequency. Slowly bring yourself back into the room, back into your space. Wiggle your fingers and toes to bring life back to your body. And when you're ready, very slowly and gently bring yourself back up to our cross-legged Sukhasana position, or any seated position at this point that's comfortable for you. Take your time. I know it's hard to get off the floor. All right, comfortable on your sit bones, back is nice and straight. Let's do a little neck stretch before we finish our nice little class. So the hands on the lap, sitting nice and tall, I want you to take a breath, and on the exhale, I want you just to tilt your head back. Let's release the throat, front of the neck. Breathe, relax those shoulders. One more breath. On the next exhale, I want you to bow your head. Just exhale all the way. Keep your back straight. Let's release the back of the neck. Breathe. On the next exhale, bring your head up slowly. Preparing to go to the left on the exhale. Exhale, just turn your neck slightly, turn your head. Be very gentle, and this is releasing the right side of the neck into the shoulder. The neck muscles are very small. They're called scalene muscles, so it doesn't take a lot for them to be compressed and tight. And tension will do that as well. So let's release them, release the blood vessels and the nerves. On the exhale, bring your face to neutral position. Let's go to the right on the next exhale. Exhale. Gently releasing the left side. This will go right into the shoulder as well. One more breath. Exhale, bring your face to neutral position. All right, let's bring our hands together. Let's rub and vigorously activate that hand chakra. Hands onto your heart center, close your eyes. Let's take a nice long smooth breath together to tune in. Inhale. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Satnam. Shanti, Shanti, peace, peace. May love and light be with you always. Namaste. All right, all done. That's our little quickie class today. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that. And we're back in class now. Everything's resumed. So those of you who do come to my classes, don't be shy. The protocols are really good, nice and clean, and everything is really well organized. So don't be shy. If you're up to it, or if you're, ready to come back to class, please come back to class, and we'll get some nice energy going together. All right. Thank you again, and we'll see you soon. Stay tuned.